since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I want to hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet sweets, I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, speak like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits, you try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a bake, I like a sink and they can shake, I like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go, cause it's so dangerous, you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad, trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral, can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve, I have a history of taking off my shirt.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the red burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon, you realize it's not my fault, but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry.
China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our Masons. I hope the smoky man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting, I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny dumpsters, so my irons are always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause that cartoonist got the boom anime babes that make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad.
Hello. That's pretty loud, isn't it? The moon watches over you. Also, yes, I just now realized, let's unmute the game too. That is the wrong song. In the sense that, yes, it is 1 week, that is the right song, 7 days is 1 week, but the Buy More Kraft Dinners is not the right song. That's, If I Had $1 Million, that's not 1 week. And man oh man, is this game loud. Now, what I've done, which hopefully helps, is I increased the bitrate for the stream. So hopefully there will be less, like, pixely aliasing. The compression won't be as bad. I'm hoping. Which is funny because it looks pretty good in terms of when the actual game, or like when the cutscenes are going, it looks fine. But then like gameplay, it looks kind of awful. So I'm hoping that with this, it will look a little bit better. I might as well turn on anti-aliasing as well. And all this stuff is mid, but it looks fine on my end. It just looks so bad on the actual stream. That might help a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, the moon watches over you. It watches over all of us. Last time, on the Scarlet Nexus, we did some stuff. We fought Nagi. Well, actually, we did. Well, did we fight Nagi? We did fight Nagi. Yeah. We defeated Nagi, and we had a very cool moment. And then we showed up in Togetsu, and we got into the brain computer, and then we got kicked out, and now we went into the triangle place, and they asked us all sorts of things, and we saw a bunch of, like, Kasanes and Kyokas, and then we busted out Arashi and Shiden, I think it was? I don't know. Somebody on Kasane's team that were imprisoned, and now we're escaping. Anyway, We got 12 BP. 12 BP, so we could get this. We also have enough for the slam attack if we really wanted it. And 2, 5, 7, 9, 13. Not enough. We don't have enough for max die gauge boost, but we do have enough to grab the slam attack and the brain field easy mode if we really wanted to. That's not what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do.
That one explodes.
It didn't do anything though, because I guess they weren't aggroed yet, so they were
So
unstunnable.
be careful. Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
But yeah, don't you dare, Rainy Rummy. Yeah, Gamma, punch that Rainy Rummy.
You think so? Thanks.
Punch the Rummer.
Those followers who attacked us all look like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
I don't know. It still looks kind of scuffed. But I'm honestly not sure how to get like a good... I'm really not sure how to make the game not look like Garbo in terms of recording. Like, I remember the first time too, I specifically remember I went around and I looked at other people's streams of Scarlet Nexus because I was like, is it just because I have a potato setup, or like, does everyone else have... Okay, I'm gonna have to loop around some more. Does anyone else have such bad quality? And what I found out was that tons of other people also had not great quality for the streams, which led me to believe that this game just has some weird... I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Because it's only for Scarlet Nexus. The 3000 bitrate is fine for every other game I play, but, like, it was even fine for Zanki and all that good stuff. But, for whatever reason, am I still in combat? What am I fighting? Oh, you're kidding me. I was gonna say, we're fighting that thing. I think we're all good. We have 7 light jelly, we have 10 all jelly, we have 6 medium, 4 medium all, we have some max jellies. I will grab some more normalization tablets, because those are always useful. And we can buy max jellies now, but I don't want to buy max jellies. Dudong. I think this is a boss fight.
Doesn't look like anyone's following us. Maybe they gave up.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Whoa, other reading closing in. It's a bit...
Oh, sorry, Wataru.
Dead ahead.
See, the cutscenes look fine, which I think is interesting. The cutscenes seem to look perfectly fine. It's only the actual game. And even when it's like game rendered cutscenes like this, it still looks fine.
Now there are others?
I mean, they're all game rendered cutscenes, pretty much.
Are you okay?
Not now. No. There's no way I can drink that.
Do it, Yuito.
I'm fine.
Do
I
it,
can
Yuito.
fight.
Drink it. Do the do. What are you? Coil Moil? Alright, Coil Moil. This is why I wanted to stop last time, because I knew something like this was coming up. It's time to coil my moil. What does that mean? I don't know. But I do know that we should do some betting. That really coils my moil. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Let's do 5 again. It's a boss, so I think 5 is pretty good. We did Nagi in 3, but we really didn't. We really did Nagi in like 5. Will I beat the Coil Moil in 5 tries? Question mark. Yes. No. Bet yes. I should probably just make these bet Y, bet N, just to make it easier. Maximum bet will be 500, like always. Duration 5 minutes, minimum bet 10. And away we go. I always wonder, why is it lowercase a new contest has started? Why is it a lowercase a? That's interesting. That is very interesting. It's fascinating, some might say. I don't, but some might. Now, is there anything useful that we could get? This might be useful. We already have concurrent SAS. The 4th combo hit, that might be kind of useful, the badam. And then isn't there a 5th? Yeah, there's a badam zoom. But personally, I don't think I ever used it that much. I definitely know I did not use this. The charge attacks, I'd never used those. Mid-air dash attack, brain crush experience boost, expand chance, time extension, launch level, status up, status ailment recovery, consecutive assault vision, bonus multiplier up, restore. Mid-air attack gauge up, revive speed up. Weapon crush, max psi gauge. I think maybe I should just snag these right now, and then start going for these brain drive options. Alright, because I don't have any more follow-up expansions to get, aside from the aerial follow-up. Item attraction really doesn't matter too much. Perfect dodging, I don't care that much. Charge attack, psychokinesis crush effect. I think really I should get the, but I kind of want to hold off on these just because, I don't know. I kind of want to hold off. Can I max this out? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I'm going to be 3 BP off. I want to do it just in case we run into a rut, which I don't think will happen later. I'm not going to use Brain Field. So maybe Brain Drive status is up. Maybe Brain Drive is the play here. Make it easier to get, because I've already got the charge rate up. Activate defeating enemies with Brain Crush. That's not going to be useful in boss battles. Really what I'm looking at is, this might be really useful though. Greatly reduce enemies' crush gauge. I'm really looking at these upgrades from a boss perspective, because quite honestly, against the mobs, I don't think it matters. It's really just for the bosses. Which I guess in that case you could say the slam attack is kind of worthless. But then it just becomes, do I want to go for like the crush attack up and this restored brain drive for like longevity? Or do I want to go for like these support things? Like, do I want to try and maybe go towards some, excuse me, some more side gauge boost? I think I'm okay with it for now, unless I'm really just like spamming follow-up attacks without doing any attacks in between. But we got the status up, which might be useful. This might also be very useful, restoring all the gauges, because currently that's what I use a lot the most. So I think actually I'm just gonna YOLO and go for this one. And then I'll probably aim for these ones next. Their storing is great, but I really just want to bank everything into like that one brain drive rush. Luckily, I do remember how this boss works, so we have Hanabi, and things should get much easier because of that. I don't think using the Tales of Arise sword is going to work too well. I don't think it really matters. I don't think I have any of these that will help either. The main, cause I see, one, we don't have enough, but you have to have you have to have multiple characters using them, which I don't, so I'm not gonna put it on Yuito because I only have one. But I think we're gonna be good. I'm fairly confident. We're level 42 now. And that's just ended, so let's start. What are you gonna do first? Oh, well that's not too bad.
Armor, but my power might be able to melt it.
I'll be your shield.
Well, bam.
It's down.
It's down. Give it everything you got. I'm using pyrokinesis. I do see that it has the water icon, which makes sense.
I need your help.
I wonder if it's vulnerable during that attack.
I'm soaked.
I'm wet.
No problem now.
It is in fact not. That's annoying. There's nothing more annoying.
Let me in your eyes.
Oh. Whoa. Well, bam. It's like Nagi.
Good. I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
That's... I didn't dodge? Okay. 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 Weird.
That was close.
Interesting.
I'm following this guy.
Okay, I really don't have to be too worried about those ones. But I do have to be worried about those ones. 2 swipes, okay. And then spikes. Oh, nice. It is vulnerable there. I feel like I'm just not doing enough damage. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Is it really just chipping away? Like, we're barely doing anything with the refresh gauge. Oh, there we go. I need to get away from here so I can... That's probably not what I should have used, but whatever. Oh. Oh. That's not what I wanted to use, but okay. Jank attacks, go!
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. I need to support the injured.
Wow. That brain drive did, like, actually nothing. But I guess now we just chip away. It looks a little better, I think. Like, it doesn't look as garbo as it did before. It still looks pretty bad. Like, it doesn't look as good as what I'm looking at. But it still doesn't look too bad. Well, that's annoying. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so that's just free damage. Okay.
Is everyone okay?
Because it's not like I actually... It's not like I actually stunned him there or anything.
Let me in your eyes.
I'm just gonna cycle through these. The main goal is to just try to get clairvoyance up as much as possible during the attack phases, I guess, so I can get these knockdowns, which in some ways makes them far easier than some of the other enemies we fought. That was a complete mistake, I'll be honest. That was not intended. That was a misclick on my end. I just happened to perfectly time that. That was not the button I meant to press, but it worked out. Also, the game is really loud. Like, it's still really loud. Let's lower this down a little bit. What's it gonna do? Whoa. Interesting.
It would be reckless to approach with no strategy.
Thank you.
Oh, I can intercept those. I should probably intercept that. I've never seen such a more agreeable boss, I'll be honest. Such a more agreeable boss, did I really say that? Such an agreeable boss. I've never seen a more agreeable boss. Oh, it's launching things at me. It's launching things at me. It's shooting jets of water at me. It's got little legs, it's got little arms. Aww. Look at it. I didn't really see that before. Well, bam. Okay, so I was just doing it too late before. You can stun them. That's already way better than what was happening with Nagi, unless I was also too late on that. Oh. I want to probably stay in the center, so I have a lot of space to move around as he resurfaces.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Such short windows. I keep furiously hitting the counter button when I dodge, and it's just, I pass it up too much. The attack goes by too fast. Maybe I really overestimated this guy. I know I said that last time with Nagi and then immediately got annihilated for it.
That was close.
Oh, I was gonna say, note to self, never say that again. Ever. Note to self. Oh. Hey, Sugumi, you want to res me?
Is that your time yet?
This time it's Gemma.
Sorry for the trouble.
I took damage from that? I was gonna say, don't tell me I took damage from that. Let's light jelly it up. Then, hit this guy with the... the old reliable. And the 1-2! No, not yet. Can't do that just yet. Oh, those are the things coming towards me. Ooh. Oh. Big slam. No, no, it was not enough. Okay, that was number 1. And as we all know, it's only going to get harder from here. That seemed like it went pretty well. SAS teleportation, yes. I do understand, game. I think we'll be good. Too bad I don't have... Actually. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to save. I think I'll buy... If I can buy it. Waterproof coating. Yeah. Oh, no. I will buy this waterproof coating. Just because I don't want to have to switch between using the using the tablets and the light jelly. We'll put this on. I'd rather just be able to have like these 3 tabs open, like these 3, and cycle between using the jelly and not having to worry about. But you know what? Is this before? No, it's right after. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. I just don't want to have to keep scrolling through and accidentally use like a drink or a max jelly or something.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attack.
What would you even focus your attacks on here?
Armor.
Like, what would you focus on? Where would you focus it? Like on a joint? Whoa. It's these ones.
Thank you, Navi.
Oh, nice.
Everything you have.
I'm really wasting my downtime here. I spent so long just to do that one attack. Cut its legs off and watch it suffer. We'll break his legs. Hello, Luigi. You missed another great moment of instant karma. I was like, maybe I overestimated it, making it 5 tries. Immediately got 1 shot. Like, it was even faster than what happened with Nagi. Then and then Gemo revived me, and then I died immediately again. Like that. And then, I was revived again, and then I died again. That was a very short second try. So, I guess the moral of the story is, with all these battles, take it slow. Using Brainfield, I understand, game, but I want you to know that Brainfield is cheesy. How do revives work? So, when you reach a certain, I believe it's... Is it here? I actually don't know. It doesn't specify in the bond levels, but I believe if I actually read these. I have no idea. I assume it's something in Bond Rank 4 because it's only happened with Gemma and Sugumi. It could also just be because those are the only ones in my party. But as far as... That's not what I want. That's not what I want. As far as I'm aware, there is a random chance every time you die to be revived by one of your party members. So in my case, it's Gemma or Sugumi. And it's completely random. Similarly to how sometimes they'll heal me. Like if I take a lot of damage, sometimes they'll heal me with an item. Or how if they die, I can revive them. So there's really nothing I can control about it, which is why it was so funny when it kept happening in the Nagi fight. And why it was funny that it was Sugumi both times. But yeah. Luckily for me, Gemma's the only one who can really die besides me in my party, because Sugumi has the health preserve assist, so she's basically immortal. If chip damage was a thing, if they die, can you revive them? Yeah. So, we've seen it a couple times. You can revive them as many times as you want. The downside is that when you revive them, you have to be standing completely still, and if you get hit during it, then it gets interrupted. This is a perk you can get, or a skill I guess you can get, which makes it take about how long? 1,000, 2, 1,000, maybe about 2 seconds. I would say normally it probably takes like 5 seconds, which is an eternity in a game like this. And it's painful. It's never worth it. It is... Oh, no, 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 don't combo me, please. It is never worth it to revive a character Unless you are either invisible or you're using sclerokinesis and you can't be hit. Personally, if the characters die, they just get KO'd. If I die, I have to restart the fight, so I think I'm much more important than they are. No offense, but you are side characters. We're fighting this very tilting boss that is tilting no matter whose route you play. If you play on Kasane's route, it's very tilting because you have no good way of getting rid of the ice shell around it. If you are playing on Yuito's route, like we are right now, it is tilting because... Really? It is tilting because after you break the shell, it becomes wet, but you don't have Shiden to paralyze it, so you basically don't get to take advantage of its weakened state as much. Unless you're doing what we're doing right now, and he's getting absolutely annihilated. Wow. Wow. We're really putting in the work.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Oh, burn drive. I think I can stun him there. Oh. Come on, there we go. I think I can stun him there if I use a psychokinesis attack while the spikes are going. I don't want to try going for a physical attack because I think that's too risky, but... Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, Sugumi. This is why Sugumi's my favorite. And not just because she's voiced by Xanthi Huan. Although that is a very large portion of it. Where are you gonna pop up? Alright, Coil Moil. What say you this time? Oh. Well, that's no fun. That's a very boring attack you have.
It would be reckless to approach with no strategy.
Approach with no strategy, you say? I have a strategy. It's called, slamming my head against the wall and hoping it works. There we go. The shell is broken down. We might as well get Pyrokinesis out for the extra damage. I don't know how much extra damage it really does. I don't think it does too much right now, honestly.
Damn it! Do you need help?
I need this.
Oh. No. Look at me. Wow, it's really making me pay for saying that I overestimated this bad boy, huh? I swear. If I didn't know any better, I would say that these are all pre-recorded streams, and that I just kept on retrying it until I got the most ideal setup possible, most ideal circumstances. This is wild. I don't think I've ever had something like this. Nothing like this has ever happened, not even when we played the game the first time. I don't even think I was revived after dying in the first game. I don't think the allied characters really cared, or maybe it was just because I didn't die because I was playing on normal mode. That's probably it. I probably just didn't ever see it because I didn't die before. Oh, I'm gonna die from the spike! Thank you, Gemma. I'm gonna die from trying to dodge. I'm gonna die from not being able to move. Oh, this is my chance. There we go. I knew it. You can do it in between. And in the downtime, normally you might say, shouldn't you be healing now? Instead of doing this. And to that I say, that's what smart people do. Get me out of there. Get me out of there.
I need to support the injured.
I can still fight. Let me in your eyes.
Well, bam. block that one, I don't think, aside from a read attack. Maybe if you perfect parry the water hose. That was just bad timing. Oh, and now he doesn't even want to give me the dignity of being able to stun him in the water attack. How shameful. Alright, Coil Moil, you and me, baby.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Ah! You and me and all my friends, Coil Moil. Oh. Oh, I thought for a second I had stunned him. Another brain drive. I say another brain drive, but that's just because we keep on dying and it keeps on resetting. And I see the brain field gauge climbing, but that doesn't mean I'm going to use it. Would it make this game infinitely easier? You know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? That I really just, like, sabotaged myself with? I should have just made it so I never upgrade the brain drive or the brain field skills, but I can use it in boss fights. Because that would honestly make this game so much easier. It would save me so much time, and it would tilt me so much less. But sometimes that's not what happens. And I personally think I've gotten too many upgrades to make it fair. In my opinion, I think if I didn't have any of the damage reduction skills, I think it would have been okay. But I've already got one of them, so I don't think that's a fair. I don't think that'd be like a fair fight.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
I didn't mean to do that. We're still on number 3, I believe. Come on, Yuito. Really gotta do an attack that long? Time's a wasting. He doesn't stay down forever. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Come on. You're supposed to get stunned here. This is the part where you get stunned? Yeah, there we go. Well, that's not stunned. Okay. Okay, Coil Moil. Let's hit him with the all-light jelly.
I appreciate the help.
Oh, how kind of you.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my
I'm almost, oh, while we're doing this too, I'm almost done with Shadows of Valentia. Started Act 4 yesterday. I have 3 battles left on Celica's side, and I have 3 battles left on Alm's side before I get to, I guess, like the Castle of Regel, the Regelian Castle, and Duma Tower. So we're getting pretty close to the end. Technically, I have more left on Alm's side, I guess, if you want to get technical with it. But it's been pretty good. I've come up with a lot of fun names. I did some battles where I just turned off animations and animations and I set the game speed to fast, which honestly, I'm going to keep the animations on because those are actually pretty cool. There we go. But the game speed fast is a lot nicer because the units travel a little bit faster on the map. They run a little bit faster. I'm really liking the ability to inscribe names on forged weapons as well. That's my favorite part, honestly. And I wish that that was something they had in 3 Houses, because it would have been funny. But instead, I've come up with lots of fun names. It's getting hard to come up with names for some of the weapons. I don't have to name all of them, but...
It's down. Give it everything you got.
I like naming them. I have Pella and Katria have 2 silver spheres called Old Lefty and New Hotness. Ah,
Mimito, a member is in danger.
that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Get me away from there, get me away from there. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
That was close.
There we go.
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Well, bam! Take that. Oh, he didn't care at all.
Come on. No problem.
Come on.
I need your help.
Well, wasted.
Good.
Est has a... What's Est's spear called? Well, I know Emma has a steel lance called Day Day Month Month Year 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 Year.
This other's punches
A very
will
inspired name, if I do say so myself.
be reckless to approach with new strategy.
What else is there? Oh yeah, Dean had a brave sword called Brave Shine because I thought it was funny.
It's not your time yet.
You're right, Yuito. Not Yuito, Gemma. It isn't my time yet. I would have tilted so much if I had rezzed into an attack right there.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
But yes, Dean had a sword, his brave sword. I named it Brave Shine just because I saw brave, and I like to keep part of the name in the weapons if I can. And then I realized later it was extra funny because obviously Dean, like Studio Dean, and then Brave Shine, like the song. So that was extra funny for me. But then I realized, you know what, Brave Sword probably isn't, it's not as good as the Silver Sword in terms of the combat arts. So I decided to instead get him another Silver Sword by forging up an Iron Sword I got. I stole Jesse's Iron Sword, gave him the Warrior Sword that Kamui was using, and I named that new Silver Sword Brave Shine.
Damage to outer shell confirmed.
Here's Studio Dean flashbacks to SDS memes. Yup. Whoa, what was that? Why'd my controller rumble?
Is everyone okay?
I appreciate the help.
Okay. Let's finish the fight.
I need to support the injured.
Oh. Well, I'm not finishing anything like that, am I?
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Finish the fight. But yes, the first 2 Silver Swords were Aurum and Argentum, and then Brave Shine.
Do you need help?
Then we had Old Lefty and New Hotness, the Silver Lances. Then we had... Oh, I know what we had. The next ones were the Killer Bows. The first Killer Bow was called Killer Killer. What a name. The second one was called Sagittarius. Or, it's not, it was Sagittarius. Now it's Sagittarius. Sugumi, I'll revive you after I... Oh no, perfect time. But you can see this is how long it takes to normally revive. It's not 5 seconds, but it's decently long!
This is bad.
Hang in there, Gemma. Sorry, I got more to learn.
Yep, the second Killer Bow was named Sartorius. Named after Jacob Sartorius. I know. What an amazing name.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Let's regroup.
And then... Oh, well that's boring. The next killer bow was called Luna Arc. Well, technically it was Luna Arc and Killer Killer. Luna Arc, obviously named after a legendary Alms bow from Fae. That's Alms Killer Bow. Leon gets Killer Killer, and Archer Atlas
Target eliminated.
gets
And everyone's safe.
Sagittarius.
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
Randall's
better now.
Steel Lance is named
Sorry I made you worry.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Suspectariat.
Kasane.
That's what it's called,
I'm glad you're
Suspectariat.
okay.
Are you near us?
Yes.
Named
We're closer to
after
Togetsu than you, and we're still
the song
running.
Suspect
Let
and
me make a
obviously
suggestion.
Secretariat because he's on a
You
horse.
learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
What else is there?
Here
Trying
I
to
was
think.
thinking she wouldn't want to talk.
Hard to keep them all straight. Day, day, month, month, year, year, year,
Okay.
year.
I was thinking the
Old
same thing.
lefty,
Good,
new
that
hotness.
settles it.
What's S Sphere
We'll be
called?
waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that.
Oh,
See you
yeah.
then.
S Sphere is called Shinigami,
Sorry.
but with
I
all
should've
the
checked
eyes
with you guys
replaced with
first.
ones, and it's in all caps.
You're the one Kasane is after.
I thought
That's
it'd be
what you wanna
funny if
do,
I
I
had
don't mind.
a
Can you
Falcon
trust
Knight
her?
on both sides
I
who
told
had
you,
a
but she
weapon that
saved
was
me
all
in
caps.
Togetsu. I think
In
she had
Alm's
a
case,
reason
it's
for
day,
trying
day,
to
month,
kill me.
month, year, 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 year.
So I want to talk
And
to
in
her.
Celica's case, it's
What are
Shinigami.
you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Yep. Aurum,
Then,
Argentum,
I'll
Brave
fight.
Shine, Old Lefty,
Okay,
New Hotness,
if you say so,
Shinigami,
Commander.
Day Day, Month
Let's
Month,
get
Year
down
Year
the
Year
mountain
Year, Brave,
If
I
we're
already
right
said
about
Brave
how she
Shine,
sounded,
Killer Killer,
we should be able to talk.
Sagittarius, Suspectariat, and Luna Arc.
I'm a little
Those are the names. I'm a little upset you can't forge the Mage Ring, because I'd love to rename that too and give it a funny name. We got 15 BP! That's a lot. We grab these again. Oh wait, whoa, 15 BP. How did we get 15 BP? How did we get 15 BP? Oh, I know, because I didn't buy anything. Duh. Forehead. I was like, wait a second. How did I go from 9 to 15? And I realized, no. I just didn't buy anything. I didn't get any skills. Now that we have 15 BP, we got a little bit of wiggle room. Wiggle room. Excuse me. We can snag both of these, the auto heal and the consecutive assault vision, which might be nice. And we can start going on Brain Drive Restore. What do I have here? I have Overkill. Okay, that's kind of worthless. Swing level up. Okay, yeah, whatever. And reduce damage. And time extension. So I might use Brain Field in the future, but I don't want to in the boss fights just because I know how broken it is. It's not as broken as it could be. If I got these two, it'd be super broken. And this one, I don't know how this works. It's kind of buggy. And then the extensions, the time extensions are kind of whatever. It just makes it even more broken. But getting the two reduced damages is what makes it the most overpowered ability in the game. Especially since the item that you need, the Brainfield gear, you can buy an unlimited amount of these from the shops just by trading in farmable materials. And you can just instantly spam Brainfield over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's so dumb. It's the most broken ability in the game because you're basically invincible for like 45 seconds and you're doing like 1200 damage a hit. It's so dumb. But anyway, it's so broken I don't want to get it. So instead we're going to go for the less broken thing, Brain Drive. And actually it might be worth investing in that plugin that lets me use Brain Drive instead of Brain Field, because that might be useful. And I think from there on, we'd go this route to get the max side gauge boost, because I don't care about revive speed. And this would actually be useful skills that I could get. This is Restore. Oh, yes. I might regret this later, but I'm definitely going to get this now, because this makes Brain Drive much better. The status ailment is very good, so we get cured of everything. The ability to spam the assault visions is very good. The additional boost to all of my stats is nice, but most importantly is the SAS gauge and the status ailment. The status immunity and the refresh on all the gauges is the most useful part of that.
I hope we can talk to her, but
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision.
But yeah,
I want to respect that.
I'm looking forward to SOV. I've kind of benched a lot of characters, more on Alm's side than Celica's side. I think it's funny that I have Delphia on Alm's side now, but I think it's funny there are more Dread Fighters on Celica's side, or at least I have more Dread Fighters on Celica's side. Bowie's kind of dead in the water. Sorry, Bowie. Valvar is kind of dead in the water. So is Conrad. Who should I ask for? Oh, we have to talk to these people. They're just gonna tell us a bunch of stuff we already know. They're gonna tell us about the moon and about the extermination belt or whatever it's called, extinction belt. And then we're gonna turn out that our power is actually gravikinesis instead of psychokinesis like we think it is, and that we have the ability to travel through time because time travel, that's never gone wrong. But yeah. Valvar's kind of dead in the water.
I didn't think we'd find out.
Saber's
so
had
much
some
in
really
Togetsu.
bad level ups too. I'm kind of upset about that.
This is also unexpected.
Gray's had a lot of bad level ups too. The Dread Fighters have not been doing great. Kamui, alternatively, has been doing very, very well. Delphia did amazingly well. I think she has the highest attack out of all of the characters, which is to be expected. It's Delphia. She has like a 65% attack growth. But she's got like 22 attack right now. 22 or 23, and she's just annihilating everything.
And now it's clear
Pretty
that
wild.
there's another world out there.
Claire's been a real MVP though. I sent her off to snipe a bunch of bosses, and she's done amazing.
Hey, everyone.
She's gotten crits on at least 2/3 of the
How your
bosses
power is affecting
so
it?
far.
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiron's investigation.
Really
into
good.
it, but the results
I
were the
sent her
same.
in to fight Nui
Makes me know it
Baba,
really is,
and
well,
she just crit.
getting
First
bigger.
hit. She had like a
What if
36% chance to hit, and she got a crit and one-shot her. And then I just had Faye warp her
No,
back, and I was like,
looked
wow,
at the
that went way
Kunad
better
Gate
than I thought.
investigation papers as well.
And then
At this
Python
point,
immediately died
I couldn't
because I
really
accidentally
find a
left him
link
in the range of a
between
Dread Fighter that didn't
Yuito's
die
specific actions in the
to
Gate's expansion.
Cliff's Hunter's Volley, and I had to use the turn wheel. So
What?
that was a bit of an L.
So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could
But
say that just the existence of
it's
his
worked out
power
so
is
far.
affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate
I
will
know I'm playing on
continue to
normal mode,
expand as
but I
long
get
as
no
Yuito
hard mode is
lives.
hard. I don't know.
Right.
It's definitely a game.
I am sorry for how that sounded. But it's
It's
probably
definitely a
best
game.
that you know
I understand
since it
why
does
people think
concern
the
you.
game design or the map design is
No,
bad. It is
I'm
pretty
glad you
bad.
told me. Nothing will change
And I
if
can
try to
definitely, I
ignore it.
definitely know that if I
If it's
wasn't
like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
like looking some
do
stuff
not
as
know
I
all
go,
the
looking up some
details
stuff
about
as
the
I go,
Kunad Gate,
I'd have a much
but I think that
worse
is
experience than I'm currently having.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
What is it?
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there's still things I
What
need
was
to
that?
do. Things I need to learn.
I didn't even think I excelled there.
We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one. Just like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu, there might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure Kasane
But I
had the
know,
same
it's been
idea,
fun.
and that's why
I'm
she stopped
excited
trying kill me.
to get the
So,
Thabes Labyrinth.
I
The
want you to
Thabes,
help me think of a way
Thabes.
to get rid of the Kunad Gate.
The best.
You had me a little
I'm excited
anxious
for
a
Thabes.
moment.
I'm
course
ready
I'll
for
help
Act
you.
6.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all along.
Don't
And it's
forget about my
reaffirmed
info
that
network.
aside from all
I'll
the
find
creepy
out even
things
the
that,
most
not
secret
necessarily
information.
creepy, but aside from all the
This
kind of
isn't
like
just your
stalkery
problem.
or
No
like
matter what's going on
obsessive
with the
things
world,
that
You have to remember
Faye
we're a
says in some
team.
of her supports, I do feel a little bad for
There
her.
has to be a way. And I know we'll find it if we look together.
But then again, Almond
We
Celica,
have to
like what are you
save
gonna
both
do?
you
Sorry,
and
Faye,
the whole
you're
world.
not the main heroine.
You guys.
They're fated
I
to be
thought you'd
together.
say that, but I guess I was a
Sorry,
little
Faye.
worried.
Maybe if
So-
you had a special mark on the
Thank
back
you.
of your hand. But she doesn't.
Humans came from the moon, and the Earth
Her supports at Silk are pretty funny though. Mr. Kaguro. Just like, hey Faye.
extinct.
Silk's like, hey Faye, do you want to be friends? Being one of the few girls in the army?
To understand it all,
And
so
she's
we can
like,
keep moving forward.
nah, Silk, I don't like to gossip. See ya. pretty funny. It's pretty funny. We got some bonds. We don't have any gifts for Hanabi either. We keep tricking her. Let's see what new upgradable weapon we can get. Excuse me. The Mitsuya Otenta? Nice. The Prometheus Torch Type 3? Wait, did I just got something worse. I wasn't paying attention. Well, kind of an L. Yuito's the only one stuff that we can get. What presents can we get? That's new. The pink drink bottle. We can get this Girl Quarterly. Girls, comics, and short stories. The name Girl on it, but many boys and adults are avid readers as well. Also a famous advice column for readers, noted for the editor's subtle advice. Information about the editor is not public. Oh, it's Miss Hina! It's Miss Hina, Tevat's big sister. Although I saw something in-game recently that said something along the lines of how, oh, it was Liben. Yeah, he said he was talking about Inazuma, and he was talking about Miss Tina or something, and how she's not that popular outside of Inazuma. And I was like, I think that's pretty funny, because obviously in Inazuma, the whole thing is, she's Tevat's big sister. She'll listen to all your problems. She's got the best advice. She's so wonderful, and of course, it's Goro.
Hey,
She's not real, it's actually Goro. And Yae just likes to tease him. But it's pretty funny. Hey Sugumi. Hey Hanabi, I got you a Yeti thing. Oh no, it looks more like an energy, not energy, it looks more like a protein drink thing. I was gonna say I got you a Yeti mug, but it's not. My powdered sports drinks should dissolve quickly if I shake them in this. See? That's exactly what it's for. I didn't
This might not come out right, but it's more fun living in the unit than I thought.
It's a little inconvenient, though.
Yeah, but everyone in our platoon is nice. And
Oh,
I'm always
right.
with you.
It's a little
I hope
inconvenient. I
we keep
forgot.
fighting together.
They don't got bathrooms in here, do they? Or if they do, they're not accessible.
Safe.
Bond level 4 with Hanabi. Attack an unguarded enemy and Hanabi will call out. Answer her with Y plus B, and she will appear as a vision and perform a special attack. Nice. I got a golden Baki doll. How nice of you, Hanabi. You don't even have anything. You tricked me.
Time to move beyond being childhood friends.
What? Nothing. Why are you anxious? I like that we're childhood friends.
Aw, I'm a little sorry I didn't catch that in time to crank up the audio. That was pretty funny. Yes, Hanabi. We should get married. After this battle is over. After we've uncovered the truth. After we've dealt with, Suo and New Himuka and Karin. That won't set any death flags at all. Poor Hanabi. We got a lot of bonds here. We got some bonds with Luca, some bonds with Sugumi. We got a bond with Kaguro as well. So, you know what? Let's start with the people far away from us. It's time for Mr. Kaguro's lesson. The after-school lesson? You were serious about that? What does this say? Oh, have fun. Here's a lesson in trickery. We're going to fun class. Not a class that is fun, it's a class about having fun. The school of fun. And as always, the moon watches over you.
Hey, there you are, Yuito. Have you come to request a lesson from the Master of Fun?
The Master of Fun?
No, you said you'd be expecting me, so I felt bad ignoring you.
So you say, but you know you're ready to learn. There's no need to be embarrassed. Now, let's go to town.
Oops. Here we go.
Really? Don't look so down from the start. If you want to have fun, you have to enjoy it.
You have to enjoy
I
it.
showed up like you told me to. I just don't feel comfortable having fun when we have so many other matters to take care of.
Listen up. This isn't just hanging out. This is a well-prepared, essential lesson to save you from imminent disaster.
Yeah, Yuito.
Disaster?
There's a limit to how long you can live being that
The disaster
stiff.
of
The
being
more serious you are, the bigger the
just a
damage when it
boring
all
person.
comes crashing down.
having no fun.
So, I'm not telling you
Sooner or
to
later, you'll become the
change,
opposite
but some
Arashi.
coaching on how to loosen
You'll
up a
become the
little will
anti-Ari.
definitely do you some good.
All right, you win. And I guess I
Oh,
do need a
right. I
break.
forgot. I accidentally set that as a
it's
keybind.
decided then. I'll show you all the best places in Seiron to have fun.
Huh? Hey, wait a second.
Oh, did it not go through?
All right, next up, karaoke. What? Don't tell me you're tired already.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Ugh, I'm totally beat.
Emotional damage!
I didn't actually think you dragged me all over town.
Oh, jeez. Let's sit down over there then.
Okay, it did work. It did work. I just have to be tabbed in. Alright.
You really are used to this.
He does enjoy life, Yuito. It's one of the few joys that he
Because
has.
It's a waste to not enjoy it.
After all his years,
Maybe you're right. Maybe
he
I
has
should
to
learn
enjoy
how to be
life. It's
carefree
one of the
like
few
you.
things he has left in this
It's
world.
not exactly being carefree.
Besides his hair and his
to be
charming good
completely
looks.
honest with you, life isn't really all it's cracked up to be. So, I enjoy life by
I think it's interesting how much more, you can't really see it because I'm blocking it, how much more space the controller controls, like the key prompts, take up compared to the keyboard
Sorry about that.
control
But wasn't
prompts.
it a nice break?
I do feel a little loosened up.
A little loosened up, huh?
Which means you need to escape reality.
Escape
sometimes.
reality sometimes,
Especially
like right
someone
now.
like you who has to deal with a lot of problems.
Like what's happening at this very moment.
What problems are you dealing with then?
It's obvious you're
obvious
trying to
you're
escape from something too.
too.
Yes. No matter how
I don't have any
fast he
problems.
runs,
I'm just
he
the
can't run
easygoing
from
guy
his
who you
past.
know and love.
I really doubt that.
No matter how
Immigrating
good he is
from
at
the
hiding,
moon,
he can't hide
living
from his
for
past.
2,000 years here on Earth has got to be a roller coaster. of life.
Kagero.
I'm sure you have a lot of
Even with
memories,
his
both good and
invisibility,
bad.
his past trauma still
You
finds
must
him.
have a lot of stuff on your mind.
All right. Enough about me already. We're here to relieve your stress today. Come on, next place.
Okay. Dodge the question. It's probably safe to assume that something really is bothering him. I can't even begin to imagine what kind of life he's lived. And I can't help but wonder what his true feelings are.
Tegron City's been added to the world map. Well, lucky for me, we're not gonna go there. Yes, there are quests there. Does that mean we're going? No. Hanabi, are you using your new sports mug? No. There it is on the shelf, though. Oh, she's using the racket. Never not be funny. What is that? What breathing is that picking up? I can hear it. I can hear it in the stream. I can hear whatever it is, like when I accidentally like breathe into the mic or something. I don't know how that's happening. Am I exhaling too hard?
Yuito, this is perfect. Will you accompany me to the gym?
Yeah, sure. Are we lifting weights? If so, why don't we invite Gemma?
I'd like to keep it the two of us today.
There's something I wish to confirm with you. We're gonna skip this. It's about him being a dud. Come on, this is day 7 of suffering. If we don't want to go to 2 weeks to make it a nice round number, then we gotta beat the game today.
I'd like to get
This is
to know
it.
you even better.
I was actually thinking the same thing.
We're gonna
I
beat
think we can
Scarlet
be better
Nexus
friends.
right here, right now. Excuse me. Right here. Right now. It's gonna happen. Actually, no, I don't want to do this one. Because, actually, no, you know what? It doesn't matter. Wait, is this only Bond episode 3? No, this is Bond 4. So technically, what's about to happen here is, technically this is a way for me to gain, like, quote-unquote, infinite experience. This is a way for me to level up super fast if I really wanted to. That is something that I could do. But that's not exciting. That's boring. We can't XP grind in a challenge. What's the point of a challenge if you're just gonna grind out experience? Why would you ever do that? We're skipping this. Basically, if this is what I remember it to be, and I do believe it is... I did it the slow way, because I missed it, yes. So basically what we could do here... And I will put on, because we're gonna do it once. I'm not gonna pass up on this opportunity to get more experience. If I have the other... No, I don't. Okay, but basically, what happens here is there's going to be a bunch of session pounds that appear. And what you can do, if you really want to, is you can fight the session pound, and when you fight them... When you fight the session pound, you can build up your multiplier like this, if you really want to, by defeating multiple session pound. But what you can do is you can leave the area once you've defeated all the session pound, and you can return, and they'll all return, they'll all spawn back again, forever, until you complete the Bond episode, and they scale with your level, so you get more and more experience. I think this is the recommended method of grinding. Once you are... For me, it probably isn't the best. But for anyone, I think it's level 70 and up, this is the recommended level, or the recommended way to grind for experience, because you gain, on average, I think it's like 22,000 or 20,000 experience per kill. So this is the quote-unquote ideal way to level up at a higher level. As you can see, I'm getting 2,600, which isn't a lot, but basically you can set it up to make a lot of experience very quickly. If you really want to. Personally, I don't, so I'm just gonna let them blow each other up. And continue on with the game as normal. And just complete this Bond episode. But it is something that you could do. I would recommend doing it at least once, because there is an achievement to get to max level, and this is by far the easiest way to do it for Yuito. Kasane also has an option with, I think, Kyoka's Bond 5. But I would recommend doing it with at least one of the characters and at least one playthrough if you are going to do this, just because there's that achievement. And the alternative method of getting to 99 without using this method with the standard floor 1, I think it is, or like whatever it is, the floor of reason grinding, or whatever, not floor, memories of whatever grinding in endgame, is very, it's not slow, but it is much longer than this method. Yeah, and it is also much more resource intensive. You actively have to buy Brainfield gear. You do pretty much get all the materials you need to buy them from fighting the enemies that you're fighting to grind experience, so it is nice in that regard, but doing this, it's completely free. You probably want to get like Brain Drive to help out, but really all you need are some experience boosting plugins and some like crush plugins. And then make sure that you can get brain crushes on the session pound, and you'll be red as rain. Crying for rain? Come on. Come on. Well, bam. That's what I was aiming for. Just to break that shell a little bit faster. No, not today. Thank you very much for that. On today's episode of Almost Dying to Random Mobs. Look at that, free experience. Not as much as I would have otherwise gotten, but it is experience, and it was in fact free. We already got a level too, and we were a decent bit of ways from a leveling. That's nice. We also have a reportable challenge. Be Digits of Optimizer. Cool. Cool. This is the... what will replace this, I believe. This will let me use... oh, Brain Drive, Combo Vision, Crush. Brain Drive, Combo Vision, Gauge Consumption minus 30%. Combo Vision is... I guess that's useful. That's these ones. The left bumper, SAS skills. Not that I'll... I mean, I might use it. But I probably won't. It might make it easier for some of the achievements to... I think it's defeat enemies with combo visions. It might be assault visions. If it's assault visions, it's just we're kind of out of luck then. But if it's water
attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
that's pretty funny.
Must be a weak spot.
My mic filter cut out the rest of that. I was in fact groaning for much longer, but I guess it was too quiet, and so they cut it out. Oh, winery chinery, why do you exist? Why are we fighting? Why are we here just to suffer?
Nice.
Why are we here just to suffer? Why are we here just to suffer? Of all things, it had to be a winery chinery. Also, I think this is the end of the mission, which is nice. The member is in danger? Oh, I'll tell you what's in danger. This winery chinery, baby. Oh, nice job, Tsugumi. That was pretty poggers of you. Tsugumi is Pog. Tsugumi seems like the kind of character that the memes would say says Pog. Like, meme Tsugumi, fandom Tsugumi would probably say Pog.
That was impressive.
That should do it. Are the flowers okay?
Fandom Kagura would also probably say
They were
Pog.
trampled. They're almost all crushed. If we had only found them
I think
sooner.
one way or another you could make an argument
It
that
looks
every
like
character
almost
in this
half of them
game
are
would say
still fine
Pog.
to me.
I saw below the ground with my clairvoyance. The stems are
I think
broken and the
Yuito
roots are
and
twisted.
Nagi and maybe
They
Naomi.
hurt.
I think
No way.
Nagi and Naomi would
Not even a
say
single one
Pog.
survived?
I think Yuito and
Some are
Kasane would
just
just be
weak.
confused about it, but I think
think they'll
Yuito might just be
recover.
like, what does that mean?
It will
And
take
Kasane would
time,
be like,
though.
huh. But I think
see.
they'd both say it because Nagi and Naomi
Well,
say it.
at least we saved
Kaguro
them from
definitely
being
would say
completely
Pog.
wiped out.
Tsugumi might say
But
Pog just from hanging
I
around
don't
with
know what to
Kaguro so
do.
much.
I plan to bring the flowers back with
Arashi
me.
would say
Will
Pog.
they just wilt if
Shiden
you
would
bring
say
them down
Pog
from a
under
mountain like
protest.
this?
Gemma would be like, what does this mean? He'd be
With
so
the right
confused. That's his
nutrients,
whole
they'll
thing.
be fine. I've thought about how to cultivate them, so I'm pretty confident.
Seto would probably be like, ah yes, that's something the
But
kids say, right?
The environment
Kyoka
they'd
might
be
say
growing
it
them in
to
would
try
be
and
harsh for them. I'm
connect
not
more with
sure
Yuito, I
if it's
guess.
the
I don't know.
right
It
thing
seems,
to
I don't
do.
know. I think it'd be very funny.
You're such a kind person. Would you be opposed to the idea of just leaving these flowers
I think it'd
here?
be very funny to
This is the
hear
best environment for them, so they'll
them
be
say
healthy here.
Pog.
But
I think it'd be funny if they worked that
These
in.
flowers. Are you sure?
Just the fact that I was able to see them blooming makes
Like,
me happy.
in the scene, Segumi just
And you
saying,
worked hard for that
"That's
to
not
happen.
very poggers."
So, what do you think?
If the flowers are happy, I don't want to ruin that.
Okay, let's go then.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with myself?
Hey,
I know what I'll
how
do.
come you
I'll
wanted
drink
to
some
bring the
water.
flowers back with you?
Huh? Oh, it's a rare flower, so I wanted to try to grow it myself.
So a little intellectual curiosity then? Guess you're like a botanist.
When I grow a new plant,
A botanist?
it's like I get a new friend.
A
It makes me
botanist?
happy.
I see. Well, now you have a long-distance friend. We should come visit the flowers again.
Sure. And
Was there another reason?
no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. There's obviously another reason. Now I really want to know what it is. But it's not like I can force her to tell me. Well, I'm sure she'll tell me eventually. We should get back to the hideout and get some rest.
While holding G, you say? Funny you should mention that. My magnifying glass is foggy. I wondered, I didn't know. I couldn't see the petals, that's too bad. You always carry that magnifying glass around. I actually don't have good eyesight, I need that glass so I can observe my plants. Interesting. Let me just say this. Perhaps I said something that I do not trust you. I want you to know that. What did he say? It's not that I do not trust you. He does trust us. He trusts it, Mikey. He trusts it. What? And then also, Tsugumi, I happen to have a magazine for you. Girl Quarterly. It says it has girls' comics in it. What does that mean? What's a girls' comic?
Oh, thanks.
Like, what does that mean? What are girls' comics? And books? You really know what I like shoujo? What does that mean? Let's look this up. Let's look this up. Inquiring minds would like to know. I'm probably just gonna get let's see. Girls comics. Paper Girls. Fight Girls. Girls. Girls comics. Girls was an American monthly comic book limited series created by Jonathan Joshua Luna, published by Image Comics between 2005 and 2007. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, but okay. What kind of anime is Comic Girls? Comedy. Who would have thought? That's also not what I'm thinking of, but... Okay. Okay. I have to assume they're just they're girls' comics. They're stuff targeted for girls. I think it's funny that it says, even though it's girls' comics and books or whatever, it has several, what does it say? Several boys and adults also read them. I think that's pretty funny. I don't know. It's kind of like, if we're talking visual novels, which stereotypical main character would you like? Do you want stereotypical male MC, or do you want stereotypical female MC? Because really, when you think about it, most of them are all fairly similar in their characterization for the male characters. Usually, especially in gal games and Tomei games. Main character in gal games usually is a cardboard box. Zero personality. And then usually, I say usually, in my experience with Otome games, you got fairly consistent female leads in terms of their personalities. It's usually either they're kind of like, why is this happening to me? And that's the whole thing. Or it's like, ah, yes, that's right, it's me. I feel like they usually fall into those two main categories, which, to be fair, that's already double the amount of personalization that the dudes usually get. There was one I saw, I think I was just looking at my wish list on the eShop because I saw stuff was on sale. There's one that I had marked about some lady, some girl, who was like, maybe it was on Steam, I don't know. Excuse me, some lady, she was like the heir to some company or something like that. And her granddad had picked out a bunch of like marriage candidates or whatever, and she was like, I'm not gonna get married. And she's gotta hang out with all these dudes, and I was like, sounds about right. Sounds like a pretty typical romance setup. Sounds about right. Look, we got all of the character types here. We got the male MC, we got the childhood friend, we got the shy girl, we got the tsundere and thigh highs, and we got Luca. Oh, sorry, that's Gemma, not Shiden. My bad. Let's move on to the next phase.
Let's rest before... Alright.
But they think we're rebels. Eternal vow, eternal bond. The moon watches over you.
A state of emergency has been declared in Suo. Civilians should evacuate to shelters immediately.
What's going on? There aren't any soldiers. No, they're just hiding. This whole area is surrounded.
They're in hiding. You activate. We're gonna walk through an area and then we're like, you've activated my trap card. Nagi. Nagi. I do believe I won that last one too. But now, it's time. Copy contest. It's time. Will I beat Nagi? Oh! Rip. Hold on. Rip. I accidentally just shut down my laptop. Okay. Rip. I hate how it does that. I like thought I had backed out of it. I accidentally hit the power button instead of the backspace. Hate it when that happens. And I thought I was good. I thought I had backed out fast enough. But then it said nah fam. Alright. Let's get the contest. I don't know if it saved that. It did not. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get stuff set up. I gotta disappear for a quick second. Oh, at least I can still talk though. I'm a disembodied voice. Where did I go? Nobody knows. I love two-step verification. I understand its importance, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Alrighty. And I'm back. Da-dun! This is the final service update. Yes, I understand. I know, I get it. I seem smaller. I know, maybe that's just me. But I think I am a tiny bit smaller. A tad bit, just a tad. Come on, slobs. Let's get it going. Will I beat Nagi? Again? I guess in 4 tries. Again. Yes, no, yes, no. Well, bam. Place your bets. I know I will. And my bet is yes, 250. That's my bet. I believe that I will win. Like the one thing. What is that? Is that Wisconsin? I don't know. I think it's Wisconsin. But anyway, it has started. It has begun. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. 4 minutes left. Who will win? I think I will beat Nagi. I've gotten stronger, Nagi. I'm not the same Yuito who had his anime moment like last time. I've become even stronger, stronger than you could possibly imagine. I've got the power of BDCV Optimizer. What do you have, Nagi? Some brainwashing from Seiron? Yeah, I didn't think so. You thought you could beat me before, but now you'll be sorely mistaken if you think you can beat me now. There we go. I also think a little bit of lag. There we go. The moon will watch over me, Nagi. Can you say the same? The moon is looking down on me, Nagi. Can you say the same? I bet you can't. I bet you can't. You don't have the stone. There's something in my throat. There we go. Sclerokinesis, clairvoyance. We're looking pretty good. Oh, no one's in the party. A mistake. We must always have them in the party. 4 tries. Will I beat Nagi again? I think I will. I think I'll be able to defeat Nagi. Nagimus Carmanus? Maybe I should name a weapon after Nagi in SOV. Maybe the next weapon I forge should be named after Nagi. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know. What would be a good name? A good Nagi name? What's a good Nagi name? Nagi name. Look at him go. He's just like all like... Nagi Carman. I don't know. Mankar. Mumkar? Mumkar. Mumkar. That's a pretty good one. The dude from Xenoblade. First one. Original Xenoblade. I wonder when they're gonna release Ocarina of Time Definitive Edition on the Switch to go along with Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time 3D, just like how they had Xenoblade and Xenoblade 3D. Unfortunately, as excited as I am for 3, it does mean that X is kinda dead, which I'm upset about. Not upset, but I am a little sad about it. I feel like, I don't know, X was it was definitely a game. It definitely had its flaws, it definitely had its bugs, but it was a game. And it was cool. Robots. Giant robots fighting giant monsters. Monster Hunter and Xenoblade. Oh wait, giant monsters? That's just Xenoblade. I don't know. I don't know. The design was very nice. The UI was not laid out very nice, but it looked nice. The menus were not very friendly, but I at least liked how it looked. Alright. We are done with the bets. Alright, Nagi. It's time. Face me once more. Well, bam. You might have gotten stronger, Nagi, but I've gotten stronger too. You're not the only one who's gotten stronger, but you are the one who's got an annoying ability that makes it so he's invisible in the dark. Well, that's a... You know what? With a start like that, I didn't even think I wanted to continue that fight. Having used a refueling drink. I think we're better off just taking that L and only having 3 more times.
Nagi! You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me. I feel the power coursing through my veins.
Nice.
It feels so good.
It feels so good to be so bad. Yeah, Nagi, what do you have to say about that?
Any hesitation could be deadly.
Won't let him kill Yumito. We're gonna stop him with everything we have.
Well, bam.
I need support.
Well, bam.
Nagi told me that he wasn't suited to use bias.
Well, bam.
Might have been attached, with no thought given to the negative effects it may have on the brain.
That's awful. He's a human being.
Ow, that hurts! Damn it! Yeah!
Something big is coming. Watch out.
Whoa. Whoa. He got fast. He got fast. That's not very cool, you Nagi. That's not very cool, my guy. That's not very poggers of you. I'd say that's pretty not pog, my guy. Let me just hack into the brain for a second and deal severe mental trauma to you. No big deal.
His brain is under a lot of stress. There could be something wrong with it.
Oh, I'm almost dead.
I'll be your shield.
Nagi, please. You have to stop.
Shut up.
He's doing a lot of damage.
Brain. I must get Yuito's brain. Damn it.
Well, bam.
Do we have to keep doing this?
Well, bam. Well, bam. Oh, now he's got the brain field. Well, bam. Oh, wait. It took out all my party members. That's not very... Oh, that's the wrong button. That's not very cool of you. That's not very pog of you, game. Get in here. Gemma, Luca, go! Give me those faster charge gauges, those faster recovery gauges. Yeah. This man out here using Excalibur. Didn't know that. I didn't know... He kind of looks like Tobin too, that's pretty funny. Burning! Dark flame, burning! That's what he says, right? That's what... Nalfami says, dark flame burning. And now we're back into the real world. Come back here, Nagi. Come back here, Nagi.
I made it. Thanks, Luca.
Is everyone okay?
Use it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not good. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Oh.
At this rate.
At this rate. It's too early to sleep.
Thanks.
Thank you, Segumi. Thank you, Segumi. Oh, walked into that one. Oh, it took away my clairvoyance. Yuito, it's too early to sleep. Get me out of there. Need to use a... Oh, that's not what... Oh, do I not have any more?
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Navi.
This is bad.
I'm taking way too much damage for this to be called a win. Yeah, I've taken way too much damage for this to be a win for me.
Lend me your eyes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on.
This is bad. I'll be your shield. Thanks, Yumi.
Let me hit him. Thank you. Thank you. Really just snuck on by with that one, huh? That was a lot easier than the first one. Whether my damage output is higher or whether he's crazier, I don't know, he had a lot more vulnerability phases. I feel like his attacks weren't as intense.
Why won't you just die, Yuito?
He definitely felt easier this time.
Stop it. There's no reason.
But he was
for us
just
to
like, oh,
fight.
my head. So maybe he...
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, like right here.
Kill
He's
you.
kinda, his resolve isn't as strong. So maybe the brainwashing is not working as well. Or his brain is getting too stressed out. He did use Brain Field this time.
Shut up! Don't tell me what to do. Stop!
Yes,
Stop.
Yuito, or Nagi, fight it.
Yuito!
Nagi.
And then he went, gotcha! Hand right to the solar plexus. Gust
What
of
is
wind
this?
rips through him.
Why am I?
Nagi's brain. This is horrible.
Yuito! You can't move him!
Wake up.
Yuito...
Nagi, you... Are you... yourself? sorry. I didn't know what was happening. The voice said I had to kill you. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. It was all the people who did this to you. I didn't want to fight you. I tried to resist, but it hurt so much. They told me to kill you. That they'd kill me if I didn't. I was so scared. So I couldn't stop. There was nothing else I could do.
Every time he resisted, they sent him to personality rehabilitation. How can they be so cruel?
I'm fine, so don't be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be afraid of their threats anymore. I'll fight with you. Yuito, you're so... How did this happen? We were always together. Ever since we were cadets. We were finally OSF. In Seto Platoon, I thought we could still goof off together. I have to apologize to Captain Seto, but it's too late. I thought that when I died, it would be more heroic, you know? Going out in a blaze of glory, fighting another. Look at me. I'm no hero. Tell me. How did I mess everything up so bad? Hey, Yuito. If I was gonna die either way, what should I have done differently, huh? Nagi. Nagi. No.
Pour one out for the homie. I'm sorry, Nagi. Your existence in the game was short-lived. You were never given much character backstory. Yuito was very emotionally invested in you, but unfortunately, they never saw fit to give us the same experience.
I didn't know what to do. You were the one who suggested we join the OSF.
You wanted to get together with Naomi, and then she died. And now you're dead.
I'm sorry.
Truly a sad tale.
I will avenge you. That's a promise I can keep.
Yuito?
I'm fine.
I hate just leaving him there.
Yeah. We'll take care of him later. We have to go see my brother. He's a government official. He probably had something to do with Nagi waiting here to ambush us.
No way. You think Kaito would use Nagi to get at you?
I don't know. Either way, we have to meet.
The National Defense Forces are surrounding the path to OSF headquarters.
They haven't given up on capturing the traitors. They're probably no match for you, but be careful.
Of course they're no match for us. They're normal civilians. We're OSF. We've got magic powers.
Alright, let's head to OSF headquarters.
We've got the magic powers. Level 45.
What's going on at OSF headquarters, Wataru? Wataru, do you copy? Huh? Oh, sorry. You can keep moving, Yuito. Something's up with him.
Dun dun dun. We got 7 BP. That's enough to buy some stuff. But the real question is it enough to get more light jelly? And the answer is, not really, because that's not what you buy light jelly with. but we will be able to buy more light jelly, which is pretty good. Nagi, you were a solid boss fight. And as I buy my items, there we go. Light jelly. Oh, we got a lot of money. We got tons of money. You know what? We got so much money. We're just gonna buy new weapons. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter that we don't even use Luca in combat. That's not important. It's not important. We must return to where it all started.
There's no one in front of OSF headquarters.
There aren't any OSF or National Defense Forces. What's going on?
Wow, it's the Super Triforce. Oh. That is, in fact, very close to the Triforce. That is very close to a Triforce of Triforces. Triforce Eye. That's pretty funny. Although technically the OSF symbol is this way, I believe. It's an upside down triangle. Oh, interesting. Oh, and you can just go. That's pretty funny. Suo OSF office. Oh. Interesting. But before we go in there, why don't we haven't done this in a while, why don't we just take a short break? Short little break, and then we'll be back with some more Scarlet Nexus. Quite honestly, I'm still gonna sit here, so we might as well just go on over here instead. Yeah. And just pause the game and mute the game. There it is. Game muted. Game paused. Not that we can see any of that. And really, this is just an excuse for me to briefly remove the earbuds from my ear, so I do not have to go through the whole shebang of having earbuds underneath my headphones. That's really why we're here. And also, we just get to chill a little bit. I should probably get some nice, soothing background music. Let's see if I can find Cheese or whatever it was we were talking about yesterday. I probably should just have something set here. But what usually ends up happening is it's just set to whatever is happening in the game, and I just have the game music going. There's no game music where we are right now, so I guess I'll look for the Cheese song. I know it's called Cheese something. Cheese Avenue, that's what it's called. I knew it was something cheese. I know there's one called Attic too, but I was just thinking of Attic. Good old Cheese Avenue. Oh.
Emotional damage!
Oh, wait. Wait. How did that happen? How did that happen? I have no idea how that happened. I didn't hit the keybind for that, did I? I don't think I did. It's pretty funny, actually. We got some abnormally high... There it goes. I was gonna say, for a second there, we had some abnormally high lag. Or just a little bit there. But... seems like it's still happening a little bit, maybe? But yeah, just a nice little... I do have the actual Be Right Back screen set up. That is the thing that I do have. Maybe I should just make myself large. Large. Yeah, maybe I should do that instead. Maybe I should just be large here. Who knows? But yeah, I do have the actual... It's spiking again. Don't know what's up with that. A sudden increase. I have no idea what could cause it. But that's the end of Cheese Avenue. So I guess for an actual short little break, we should hit the real Be Right Back. Because I do have, there's a real Be Right Back. It keeps climbing. It keeps going and going. That's very bizarre. Don't know what that could be about. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. Who knows? It might just be the videos. Who knows? But... just a little stretching before we continue. This hasn't happened in a while. Usually, we don't take breaks. At least not recently. It's kind of rare. It has currently gotten very warm where I am. As you can see, look outside. Doesn't it just look lovely? It is lovely, but that does not stop it from being warm. I do have a little fan in here, but it is kind of finicky. Luckily, even if I point it directly at me, it doesn't seem like the mic will pick it up, which is good because this mic is usually very hot. It usually picks up lots of things. But that doesn't seem to be the case this time, which is very nice. Anyway, I think that's enough of a break. Oh, that's a black screen. Let's get back in the game. The smell of the game? Oh wait, I should probably unmute it too. The smell of the game. And away we go. The moon watches over you.
Since we got to headquarters.
They must have ordered everyone out.
Actually, we're no longer in Togetsu. Well, no. It doesn't matter if we're in Togetsu or not. The moon watches over you.
So, he's waiting for me. Just like I thought.
The moon will watch over.
Going forward. Do your best talking to the chief.
Also, I did my commissions and I did Liban and I pulled for Ayaka. Did not get Ayaka today. We're now at
Just do your best.
71.
Got it. Will do.
So,
everyone
no
ready?
Ayaka. And we are 5 away from the 10-star pity. So, that's fun. Excuse me.
Kaito.
Excuse me.
I figured you'd come by.
But yeah. Still no Ayaka.
Yuito?
Hi, I am Ayaka,
I wanted to talk to the
Mizono.
Himuka government about Seiran. So here I am.
Ayaka Mizono
I figured since you're
and
with the government, you'd
Sayaka
listen to me.
Kamisato?
Your safety
The
has been
crossover
assured
that
for
nobody
that
asked
purpose.
for?
I assume you want me to remove your status as a rebel?
When are we gonna have a
Before
Danganronpa
we get into
Genshin
that,
collab?
Kaito,
Huh?
there's something I need to ask you. Was it you
When
that
are we
sent
gonna have
Nagi after me?
Monokuma as a playable character in
What if it
Genshin?
was?
How could...
Unfortunately, he failed. We gave him so many enhancements, yet he was still a failure.
Don't say that about Nagi!
Yuito, I know how you feel, but
It is awful, but you must hold yourself back.
Why, Kaito? Why did you do that? What did Nagi ever do?
He knew too much.
He knew about the secret of metamorphosis.
Yep,
so
he knew
was
too much.
rehabilitated.
He knew
I'm
too
sure
much.
you know all about that. He was the perfect subject for testing power enhancement on an OSF soldier. Also, he was exactly what we needed to tame
You hear
evil.
that, Yuito? They're gonna say it's
Power
your
lures.
fault.
New Himuka needs the special gravikinesis power you have.
Oh, gravikinesis.
I thought
Is that
you'd
what I
be
said? I
open
don't
to
think
the
that's what I said
idea if we
earlier.
used your friend, but you really are irritating.
You did all of that to Nagi just to get my power?
I wouldn't have needed to do this if you had just done what the government wanted. If you had come to me as soon as you were branded a rebel, I could have taken care of it. You've
But
always been
no,
like this.
you just had
do
to be the
whatever you
main
want
character.
without listening to my advice. You don't act at all like a Sumeragi. That's why Father never told you.
Tell me what?
Tell me
It's
why?
our destiny to fulfill the wishes of Yakumo Sumeragi.
Wishes?
Wishes?
It doesn't
Like
matter.
a quaint feint?
You don't need to know.
An
Does it have
intertwined
something
fate?
to do with the moon? Yakumo Sumeragi was one of the first colonists from the moon.
Where did you
The
learn
acquaint
that?
fate and intertwined fate really make it
Togetsu.
seem like it's something from
We
like...
went to Togetsu
Oh, no,
and
and I
found a lot
just
of
realized why. I was gonna
information
say, it really makes
that
it sound
New
like that's what
Himuka
you
is
use in
hiding.
Fate Grand Order. And I was
You
gonna
went to
say, why do you
Togetsu?
think that is?
So
And then I
that's where
realized
you
it's just
disappeared
because
too.
Fate Grand Order, Acquaint
I
Fate,
already
just
told
makes me
you
think
I
of...
want to talk.
I was like, they both have fate
If
in the
we don't
name.
stop Togetsu, New Himuka will...
There isn't a single piece of information that comes out of Togetsu.
Apparently they have a Valkyria
Don't tell me you've been
Chronicles... I think it's
brainwashed.
Valkyria Chronicles
Who are
mobile
you
game.
calling
That's a thing,
brainwashed?
apparently.
We looked into what we learned in Togetsu, and we think we can trust it.
Silence!
They got a
We
HoloLive
were just seduced by
collab
them
starting
without
soon.
knowing Yakumo Sumeragi's
I think
noble
next week.
purpose.
Next
I'll
Tuesday?
teach
It
you
might be
some
exactly a
real
week from now.
history. We were sent to
That's kind
Earth,
of interesting.
our motherland, in order to reduce the human population on the moon. Not only that, they created the extinction
Yeah.
belt and sealed the colonists on Earth.
What? The extinction belt was created by the people on the moon?
Okay. We're trying to get through the game here. You can save your plot for the other playthroughs. Yes, the moon bad, Earth good. Help us stop the moon. And then we say, why should we trust you?
I should move to the safe zone.
And the search will continue. Also, this is one of the times you can use your SAS here. Which means we can go zoop, 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 zoop. Also, I think the safe zone is a really dumb idea in terms of, like, the way it is, it's so dumb. What, you're saying that of all the places in Suo, the one place the new Himuka government can't monitor is this abandoned lot in the middle of the city? Really?
There is no one around here.
What do you want to tell him, Wataru? Shouldn't we get out of Suo and rethink our plans for now?
No, I want to tell you right away. Everything the chief just said, I was able to use the system to record the video and audio for all of it.
What? Didn't you say that recording was prohibited?
There are ways to get around that. It does, in fact, take a certain amount of skill, though.
Wow, praise him
That's
more.
so dangerous. If you got caught, personality rehabilitation would be the least of your worries.
We were all in danger, and I covered my trail. But yeah, it was risky, so there won't be a second time.
Oh,
You
so
had
you said you couldn't support
just
us because
one
you were
shot.
focusing on that.
You recorded
The
the
seas.
conversation with my brother.
Video
You're
recordings of
thinking about
Kaito
the key card
Sumuragi.
Fubuki gave you.
Would you take it?
Access Arahabaki, we can send the
Or
data
just
to
let it
everyone
slip?
in New Himuka.
Yeah, that's right. We can complete Major General Fubuki's mission. Then my brother and father's name will be dragged through the dirt.
His knees weak,
I know your
arms are
family's
heavy.
involved.
He's got
You're not
vomit
responsible for
on
the things they've
his
done. I respect my
OSF
commander's
outfit
decision, but
already.
I'm ready to take on this
It's
burden
brain
with you.
medication.
We're a team.
We know you have
He's
some hard decisions to make.
nervous, but
all
on the
feel the same as
surface,
Gemma.
he
Allow
looks
us to
calm
help
and
carry the
steady
burden.
to spit bars,
Thanks,
but he
guys.
keeps on forgetting
Honestly,
what he
I'm
just
not sure
did.
if
He
destroying
has
what
a
my
strange
father and
form
brother
of
built is the
memory
right thing to
loss.
do. But now I know the truth, so I have to act. I know this is something I need to
And
do.
then that's where I don't know the
Let's go
lyrics
to
well enough to
Arahabaki.
continue on changing the
We're
words.
telling everyone what my brother and New Himuka have been hiding.
Caught in 4K?
All right, let's make this happen.
Kaiju Sumeragi caught in 4K?
That's it then. I pulled up a route to Arahabaki for you. Major General Fubuki sent me the data
That should have been, if I'd known this was gonna happen,
Thanks,
that would have been the title of the
For that and the
stream.
video.
Kaiju
I knew we
Sumeragi
could
caught in
count on our
4K?
operator.
Just doing my job. Okay, I've sent you the location data.
Let's head there right now.
I would do it. I could just change it now. Arahabaki secure site. Oh no, not the Arahabaki secure site. Not the Arahabaki secure site. The most annoying place in the entire game. That's not true. Path of Memories is the most annoying place in the game, but this is very close. This is also when the World's End Club really starts kicking in for me. Like, it really looks like World's End Club. World's End Club. World's End Club. It's the club of the World's End. The year is 1977. Only Vanilla and Aniki know how to use cell phones. Everyone else has no clue what a cell phone is or how it works. Somehow. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know why they're the only two who know how cell phones work. It doesn't make any sense. I know. Don't I have to defeat you in midair? Get up. Get up. I don't think that counts. Well, bam! Fight speed with speed. Speed with speed. Sober. Sober. Where are we going? All the way over there, huh? To spit bars, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd something. I don't know. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke something 70. Words that rhyme with gravity. I don't know. You can report the quest is complete. Wow, who would have thought that after all this time, we finally finished a quest from the very beginning of the game. I'm so proud of myself. Over. Wow. Well, bam. What if you wanted to be Noctis, but Bandai Namco said Yuito? I mean, think about it. What's the difference? What's the difference between Yuito and Noctis? Well, for one, Yuito is about 10 times less edgy than Noctis is. That's the major difference. Noctis can use magic powers and has different weapons. Yuito can use psychic powers and only has one type of weapon. Yuito can't teleport to his weapon, but he can move it with his mind. We just want to go straight, huh? What if you wanted to progress through the story, but enemy spawns said, "Ha, fight us first." Well, bam! Well, bam! Well, bam! Oh, I know what you are. You're the sign of the Wither Sabbath. The Wither Sabbath sounds kind of cool, but then that's probably just because it kind of sounds like the Winter Soldier. The new Marvel movie, The Wither Sabbath. Oh, no, it's a Booger Sabbath. Never mind. That probably wouldn't be a Marvel movie. The Booger Sabbath. I don't think they'd name a movie that, but you never know. When will we meet that Marvel character? When will the Booger Sabbath be added to the MCU? Huh? The world needs to know. The world demands an explanation. Yeah, punch him. Have you ever punched a Booger Sabbath? I have. Well, bam! Have you ever dunked on a Booger Sabbath? I have. Have you ever brain crushed a Booger Sabbath? I have. Level 46. Nice, baby. Oh, is it time for my favorite part in the game? Well, bam! Well, bam! Well, bam! It's just so cool. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, and my other favorite part of the game. These bad boys. But the enemies haven't spawned, so they can't do anything. But you can do these ones. You can just go zzz. So funny.
Use it well.
Gotta grab those environments. Wow, a C and an S.
How are we doing on the video data, Wataru?
The data's ready, but the connection is so bad it's taking time to send. It'll be a little longer.
I can't see the Sabbath. I don't know what it's doing. I need to be able to see the Sabbath. It's behind me. I can't see it. I need to be able to see the Sabbath. I need to be able to see the Sabbath. I need to be able to tell if it's getting ready to charge and attack me or not. Well, bam! Whoa! Stun locked me. You're right, Gemma. It's not my time yet. How could I lose to some nameless mob? I move pawn B2 to C3. I don't know if that's how chess works. Actually, pawns move straight, don't they? I don't think that's possible. I don't think you could move your pawn diagonally and one space forward. I don't think that's the thing. I know they can move first 2 spaces on their first turn. But I think what we're doing right now is a little different. Well, bam. Maybe I should be using Brainfield in times like these. We got a Brainfield, so the next time we run into some troublesome bosses, maybe I should just Brainfield it up. I'll grape it up. Well, bam. Well, bam! Spin attack. Please don't charge at me. Please don't charge at me. That's what I thought. We need to go this way, which means we need to cross this panel.
Everyone, get back!
Well, bam. Can't imagine that's a terribly sound design plan. Just have them loudly slam into the ground, shaking everything.
Use it well.
I feel like that would put a lot of wear and tear on the structure. I might just have to go without the earbuds today. It is just shaping up to be too much today. What do we have here? Oh, nothing.
I need support.
What do we have here? Oh. The gate. How convenient. It's just chilling there. Oh, lag. You know what? Let's Brainfield it up with all this lag. Alright, Yuito, time to bust out that field of brains. We go 1, 2, then this, and then this. The patented combo. We go 1, 2, right trigger, attack. And then you get that nice follow-up. And 1, 2, right trigger, and then you follow up with the attack. And 1, 2, right trigger, then you follow up with the attack. Then you go 1, 2, oh, bam. This is why I don't use this during boss fights when we do the bets. It's not fair in any way, shape, or form. There's no way you could call that fair.
The floor would be useful if it moved in the direction we wanted to go in. It's so frustrating that it's not.
You're right, Hanabi, it is frustrating that it's not.
Although, it does appear that running on it would be a good workout.
Bam! Well, bam! Well, bam! Here we go. Here we go. No. Oh no, that's the wrong song. Whereas, like, is that Hey Ya? Nope. That's, Bodies. Now you might be thinking, Leon, how could you possibly get Bodies and Hey Ya mixed up? Well, you see, there happens to be a wonderful mashup version of both of those songs, where it's the lyrics of Bodies. Oh. Laid over the instrumental for Hey Ya, and with the tempo changed accordingly. Let me dodge. There we go. With the tempo changed accordingly. So it really is quite a song. And it's also very funny. It really is very funny. Explosions? What are those? I only know cool, overly long psychokinesis attack animations. Oh, those last two, I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of moving very slowly. Interesting. Well, bam! The finisher. Not the finisher. The finisher. And because I want to continue more than I want to fight all the enemies, we'll just be rushing through. Even though I did have a chance to get some lovely teleportation attacks on those base pods. I think they're base pods over there. It would hinder the speed at which we, whoa, get through the story. So I will elect to not fight them. And instead continue fighting the enemies we're supposed to be fighting. And once again, we got the base paw booger sabot combo. Really not looking forward to seeing it about 20 more times in this level, but you know what? Sometimes beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes you just gotta punch a base paw. Sometimes you just gotta get annihilated by the projectile attacks. It'd be like that. Go in there, keep an eye on the sabot, make sure it's not trying anything funny. Huh? No funny business, you hear me? That's what I call funny business, mister.
I need to support the injured.
The injured? But the injured will heal. Look, they just healed. And one of the injured can never die. Just like heroes. Remember, heroes never die, so if you die, it means you're not a hero. Words to live by. Words of encouragement from Mercy. Another Tsugumi Assault Vision. Another Yuito slam into the head with a large thing that kind of looks like a lightsaber handle. Just a little bit. Nobody puts Sabbat in the corner. Think about it, we're getting only slightly more experience for those bad boys than we were for those Session Pounds during Takumi's Bond mission. This is why I said they're so good. That's why I said that episode is so good for grinding experience. Go, Hanabi! Oh, that's not what I meant. Go, Yuito! Go, Tsugumi! Crush them! Crush our foes! Destroy them! No mercy. Just like the Overwatch song. Maybe I'll be Tracer. I really need to take care of that base paw. We need to nerf Brainfield. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice of you. Oh, gonna change targets like that, huh? It's kind of weird, but okay. You do you. You do you, my guy. It was great timing. If I do say so myself. And now we just continue on. Yes, Juddy Chinery. The counterattack that was too far away. The counterattack that was too late. There we go. Oh, that really didn't do anything. Yep, combo vision, I know how this works. Come on, Luca. Oh. Level 47. The Legend 47. We got 13 BP. That's a whole lot of BP. That's enough to get the side gauge boost. It's also just barely enough to max out the brain drive tree. Let's grab that side gauge boost, because why not? I want that full gauge, baby. Look at that. Look at that full gauge. Combo vision, yes, game, I understand. I just used one. I know how they work. Would you permit me the use of this drone?
Try.
Where are the enemies? Point me at the enemy. The enemy! And then you just go... Oh. Well, that's no fun. Something like that. And then it's kind of all twitchy and... Oh. Well, bam! Tsugumi!
So be careful.
Tsugumi's Assault Vision I think is my favorite. Arashi's is pretty good too. So is Gemma's in terms of like how they fit in. Gemma's like, well bam, punch. Tsugumi's pop, pop, pop. And Arashi is like anime chainsaw slash that she does. They fit in very well. I was not expecting Phase 8 to be as long as it is. But there should be, I think, 2 more floors. I think there are 4 floors total. So we're in for a long one. Luckily, we do not have to fight all of these enemies. Oh, and this also is not the right way. No. And we do not want to go through there because that actually, I believe, locks us in to fight those enemies. We want to continue on this way. Now, which way do we have to go for this one? I never remember which way is which. We can't go in here because of combat, but eventually if we run away, they'll give up. Come on.
How can we get this gate to open?
This type needs to be opened from somewhere else. Please look for a corresponding terminal nearby.
You know everything.
There we go. We hit up the gate 4. And then we hit... Okay, no, we can't go through this one because this is the hypervelocity gate. So we gotta go through this one instead. Oh, wait. Did we go through this one? Oh yeah, we do. It's a teleportation gate. Because it's a solid gray. I was thinking it was going to be one of the laser ones for some reason. Arashi's really is much better. She can get through both of them. She can get through the bar gate and she can get through the laser gate. Because the laser gate is like, oh, Arashi's so fast, she can get there before the lasers can activate. Well, bam. Left trigger. Now it's time to mop these guys up. With the big AoE. The big slam. The grand slam. The interruption. The grand slam. Clairvoyance has run out. How unfortunate. But when the world needed it most, it vanished. Well, bam. Also, I still can't get over the fact that this sword looks like it's a bunch of roller blades. It looks like a roller skate, and I just can't unsee it. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but that is what it looks like to me. Well, bam.
Must be a weak spot.
Brain drive. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Toppled enemy.
Give it everything you've got.
Well, bam. Burn will be applied. Well, bam. And with that, cheeky little gate 6.
My pleasure.
And then the other one must be down here. Oh yeah, I see it. I always miss the one on the first half. I always miss this one. Gate 5. And let's continue on. As always, the moon watches over us. There are some bosses coming up. And you know what? I don't want to fight them. So we're gonna brain field. In that field of brains, baby. In the field of brains, I got annihilated by base paws. Game over. This is why the damage reduction is so good, the full-on damage reduction. I might get it just so I can clear through the mobs faster to get the bosses faster. That might be a play. Still won't use it with bosses. Yeah, no. But either way, that is the play. That is definitely the play. Because the great thing about having no damage is that you can just tank everything the entire time. You don't have to worry about dodging. You can just maximize your attack potential. But for now, I guess I'll just do this. It's not hitting the base paw. And now we've got melee enemies left, which means it's time. No. No. A little bit more time. A little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. Okay, we gotta get out of it. We've taken too long. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Wha-bam! That's what I'm talking about. Now you just wanna watch out for the Sabbat behind us. The Sabbat behind. Oh, the Sabbat behind really just did that to me, huh? Thank you, Gemma. Thank you for sparing me the pain of having to do that again. Alright, you know what, Sabbat? You've earned yourself an enemy. It was on this day that Sabbat Kind received a grim reminder. Ooh, that was a nice dodge. That was a nice burning as well. Let me get that Sabbat. Let me at that chest piece. Bam. We're gonna get a brain crash on this bad boy. There we go.
That was impressive.
Yeah, I think it looks a lot better with the higher bitrate. I mean, which is to be expected. The higher the bitrate, the better it's gonna look. But I think it looks less like, what is happening? And more like, ah, I see. Let's buy some more light jelly. We're really tearing through it. It's mainly just because I don't want to use up my medium jelly because I think it heals too much. But at this point, I should probably just be using medium jelly. Like, we've come this far. I might as well just use jelly. We must continue onwards. Ever forward. This looks like the place in that Among Us map. Doesn't it?
Is that the Arahabaki access terminal?
It's even got a terminal out in the middle. Like when they knock out, what is it? Not lights. Maybe it's lights. When the imposters sabotage and you got those two things, you gotta hit the two buttons. You gotta wait for the other
They
side.
might have blocked outside
Looks like
signals
that.
to prevent any interference.
Is new Himuka sus? They are sus.
All right.
We've come all this way and now no signal? Oh, you've got to be joking. There. Got it. Nice. Looks like it just came through.
Now we just need to connect to Arahabaki and send it.
Looks like another seated terminal.
Is it really gonna be that easy?
Should I use the access terminal?
No reason not to.
Let me do it. I want to do this myself.
All right. But be careful. Looks like you connected fine.
It looks just like the OSF system. I should be able to upload the video data. Now to send this to the minds of every citizen.
Arahabaki can forcibly access and broadcast to all citizens at once.
Hmm.
Now this data, the truth, will be seen
I don't know
by
about that one.
everyone. Man,
That seems
woman,
inconvenient.
young and old alike. We don't know how
But I guess
everyone will
that's kind of
react to
like
it. We should expect the truth
the-
will probably hurt a lot of people.
the
you're
test
right.
alerts you see on TV.
I'm sure there will be
The
people
whole,
angry that I
this
told
is
them
a test
something they
alert
didn't
for blah
want
blah
to
blah
know.
blah blah.
Still, I want to ask everyone how they feel after knowing the truth. Dad, Kaito, I'm sorry, but this is the path I choose.
We inherited Yakumo Sumeraki's will, and we must exact our revenge on the moon.
Oh, this is gonna be really funny. Because that's gonna go to Kaito as well.
I wonder if it worked. It doesn't look like any data was sent to us. Signals are blocked here.
That's gonna be really funny.
Oh, right. The display says it's
He's just gonna be
sending
chilling and then he's gonna see a recording of
Every new
himself.
Himuka citizen is seeing this. I'm sure there's a big fuss out there.
I'm sure the government is in chaos too. They'll probably try to protect themselves first. There's likely a lot of disturbance among the soldiers as well. Fighting Seiran must seem pointless now.
If the fighting between New Himuka and Seiran stops, that's one hurdle cleared. This video is a catalyst. I can't imagine how New Himuka will change. Our next task at hand is to figure out how to stop Togetsu.
Let's assess the situation and then make our next plan. I think we should go outside first.
Right. Others might show up too. Let's get out of here.
Don't move a muscle.
Oh, Karin, you look especially polarizing today. Your hair seems to have lost all of its shading. And you look tanner.
Not so fast!
Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just teleport directly to him? Why would you teleport from above?
Get out of my way.
Come on, Karin.
Major General?
Karin, why are you here? Are you still trying to copy Yuito's power?
Your surprise attack didn't work. You don't have much of a chance.
I think he has plenty of a chance.
I could reduce you all to ash in an instant if I wanted to.
If what you need is Yuito's power, then you can't damage his brain.
So what? Maybe I'll crush his limbs one by one. Yuito, give me your power if you want to remain whole.
Why are you after my power?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
He can't be after my psychokinesis. He must know my real power. You came all this way just to take it. You must be up to something.
But how did he get here?
As long
Dun,
as you
dun,
don't
dun.
tell me what that is, I'll have to fight you.
Oh, please no.
You're wasting my time. You'll regret not obeying me immediately.
Please no. Please no. Oh, he doesn't have a crush gauge. Let's do another contest. I'm feeling pretty good after that Nagi fight, even though I died a bunch of times. So, in spite of that, or because of that, we're gonna do 3 times. We're gonna do 3 tries. I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. It's Karin, right? It's only Brain Eater. It's only like the most cracked guy in the OSF who has the ability to use every single power. Nothing could possibly go wrong there. Nope. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And let's hit him with the yes 250. Alrighty. Oh wait, we can't fight him just yet. I have to wait for the timer. I was gonna say, alright, time to get in there. Time to get into the action. The moon will watch over me. That's why we've won. That's why we've been doing so well. It's because the moon has been watching over me. The moon has been ensuring my victory. It's why we've done so well. I truly am a child of fate. With the moon. You know how it is. You know how it is. The child of fate. The moon. Goodbye, Moon Man. Is that the song? Goodbye, Moon Man. Let's see. I gotta look this up. I know there's Starman. Oh. Interesting. Moonman, the Rick and Morty song. I guess so. I know there is the Starman one, which I think is what I'm thinking of. And that is the there's a Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he'd think he'd blow our minds. Something like that. The Starman. Anyway, how are we looking? 3.5 minutes on the clock. We have no BP, so we really got not a whole lot we can do, huh? Except look at these choices. Whoa, it just backed out. Hold A to learn skill. Well, I already learned the skill. We got some Psy Gauge boosting, we got some brain drive buffs if we ever get there. What does this do again? Oh yes. Combo bit. Oh, gauge minus 30%. That's nice. Actually, that's pretty nice. I thought it was a power up for some reason. It's just less consumption of the gauge. View mode. Okay, no, here's something I need to talk about for a second. I get it, they're little saw blades, but doesn't it look like a bunch of roller skates? Looks like roller blades. Looks like he's got little wheels on his sword. So weird. The moon will watch over us. And because of that, we will win. And I just stubbed my toe. Rip. 40, 39, 42, 42, 47. We're doing pretty well. Pretty well indeed. Perfect dodge. Intercept. Oh. Oh. We got 3 free all light jelly if we ever need them in the future. Very useful. Very useful indeed. Got just a little under 2 minutes left. So, hopefully, we will win. I settled a lot lower 3 times just because I feel like we've been on a roll and I feel like it's not fun if it's not a little bit challenging. We lost a couple of them, but I've won far more than I've lost. So I thought, you know what, maybe we should amp it up a little bit. Maybe we should make it tighter. Maybe we should put some more restrictions on here. We are seeing a very nice snowball effect, though, of the game getting easier as time has gone on, which makes sense. That's what happens when you continually play a game. It will get easier as time goes on. 53 attack, that's pretty nice. Considering we started at 34. The Blazing Sword. Is that Roy from Fire Emblem with the Blazing Sword? Oh no, he has the Binding Blade. It'd be Ellie Wood. Yuito, are you Elijah Wood? Oh, I just remembered. I thought of a... And there goes the timer for the betting. But I just thought of the next Genshin stream name. I thought of it earlier today. Because that we're gonna do a quest. And so I thought of it in my mind.
I'm scared, but we have to protect you, though.
Oh, is it gonna be a... Wait. I was gonna say, wait a second. Is it gonna be... I was gonna say, is this gonna be one of those fake boss battles where we actually can't beat him? Well, bam! How else will I dodge him? Now is not the time for lag game. Is Gemma dead? No, they're very close though. Now is not the time to be hitching game. Now is not the time. Not now. Of all the times. Against Curran. Is this the true power of Brain Eater? Is he making my game lag? Is that his true power? Is that how he's gonna win? Let me check some of my settings. Make sure things didn't get reset. I think we're okay. But I'll go ahead and do this anyway. Judging on what I think is causing this, I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now. Except for maybe turning this on.
No problem.
Yeah, that looks like it solved the problem. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, it looks like that maybe solved it. There we go. Controller controls back on. Alright, Karin. He's paralyzed. Yeah, that's what I thought, Karin. Even you aren't immune to the game's mechanic. Oh. Well. Alright, buddy. Please be gentle. This opportunity is quite hard to come by. This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Wow. This opportunity Okay, and we're out of it. I must find him now. I can't escape. Watch me. Where are you? Where is he? Where is he? Why can't I lock onto him?
Use it well.
Whoa! Get me out of there.
I can still fight.
Use it well.
Well, bam!
Obey.
Obey? I'd rather not, thanks. I should probably be using clairvoyance to dodge him there.
Just focus. At this rate.
Clairvoyance to counter him. Yeah, like that. Oh, that is a pretty long stun.
I need to support the injured.
No problem. In my way.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so strong. The number of powers he can use is incredible.
He doesn't use that many though. We can use the same amount.
Tenacious than I
He's only
thought.
used electrokinesis,
I'm used to fighting.
duplication,
It's true that you can use many powers, Karin, but you only have
ice,
one brain. You won't be able to keep
and
up against so many.
that's been about
Things
it.
will not go your way
It's not
for
that many
long.
powers.
Just stop this. I don't want to fight anymore.
Who do you think you are? You haven't won yet. Choose your words carefully.
There's no way that you can defeat me.
Not
This
even with the
place is
power
my
of friendship? It's his domain, huh?
What? Am I being invaded?
Does that mean that he has a lair action?
What's going on? My body. I can't use my power.
This cable. Did it come from Arahabaki?
Looks like I'm in.
Karin, what are you doing?
My head. What is this? I feel like... I know this. It's just like when my power resonated with Kasane's at the Kunad Highway.
Yuito, what's wrong?
He's resonating. The frequency is just right to vibrate with materials.
Is Arahabaki controlling me? I can feel someone, but who is it? My power is activating on its own. Damn, this isn't good. I can't stop it.
Should I be shaking too, like the screen?
All right. Let's try this again. Alice.
He's gone. He must have teleported.
Whoa.
No, that was...
He came here to travel through time.
Yuito, are you okay?
Are you okay, Buster Wolf?
What is this place?
Oh, we actually have to move. It's Mario 64. Jump into the painting. Oh.
What's going on?
You're losing your memories, Yuito. Your brain is falling apart.
Wait! Don't disappear!
How far sideways can I walk? Oh, only so far. They force you towards the memories. You must face your past, Yuito, as it crumbles before you.
No! Stop! Why are you disappearing?
It's like lapis relights.
I don't want to forget!
I still don't really understood what happened in that scene, but this is just like lapis relights. They're all turning into Doritos.
Who is they?
They're the people who turn into Doritos, Yuito. Look at them as they fall from the sky. You don't even need to see the logo. You just know in your heart and your soul. You're a gamer, right, Yuito? You can tell. Now, face your ungamer self. Look yourself dead in the eye and say, "Hey, my guy, that's pretty poggers." Who are you? I'm you.
Who are you? Hello?
I'm you.
Hold on. Who am I?
Who am I? Who? What's going on? Who am I?
I don't...
What's happening? What's happening?
I don't remember.
What's going on?
What is this?
What's happening? What's happening? Yeah. There we go. I'm becoming too transparent. I'm becoming too saturated.
I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening to me? What's going on? Who are
have
you?
to live.
Is that the moon?
No matter what.
Is it the moon watching over me? Is that the moon? Was that the moon? Casa?
Nay.
Nay? No? No house? Nay? Casa?
Understand.
No casa?
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's Dad. Nagi.
Yuito. 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 Yuito.
They're calling.
Me? The power of friendship in anime. And with that, he's gone. He's gone back. I kind of look like a Force Ghost. I look less like what I was going for, and I look more like a Force Ghost. Like... if I made myself a little bluer, right?
What was all that just now?
It became like a little... I mean, they kind of messed up the hair, but like...
Must have been.
if I got a little bluer, maybe?
Hanabi?
Maybe find like a nice balance in between somewhere. Ooh.
Yuito.
Ooh. I look like a nice sunset.
Kasane?
But yeah, maybe if I got like a little paler and maybe got a little more opaque.
You're alive! You're alive!
Yeah.
Hey, Hanabi! Calm down. What's going on? Honestly, I'm fine.
Yeah, I kinda look like a ghost. I'm a force ghost. I'm a normal ghost.
Are you okay? Do you have a headache or feel nauseous?
I feel fine.
I think I'm fine.
Aside from being incorporeal, that is.
Do you remember being attacked by my brother?
Yeah. Then Arahabaki invaded my mind, and I was forced to use my power. What happened after that?
There
Let's
was
just
a large
reset.
earthquake, and my
This
brother
time,
disappeared at the same time.
just
you
be a normal
collapsed.
ghost. No.
You were holding your
I'm
head
fully
and
back
looked
in the
like
flesh.
You were in a lot of pain, but we didn't know what to do. Then Kasane platoon got here.
They were able to
It was
help
really
us.
bad when we got here. Sugumi was white as a ghost, and Hanabi was holding you and crying.
And then she's like, I thought you said not to tell him that. Oh,
So pale. We were afraid you might have died.
I thought she was gonna butt
So
in.
that's what happened. But why did you come here?
Karin copied my power, then went teleporting after you. It looks to me like you needed both of our powers.
Interesting.
Powers.
The
Red
red
strings.
strings. Plural, not the red string
Yes.
singular.
I didn't know what he was after, but I knew I had to warn you. We couldn't send signals into Arahabaki, so we...
We'll just skip this. Now we're gonna team up, and now the gang's all here. We got all 8 characters, or I guess all 10 characters.
Kasane,
And let's pay out this one as well.
We're a team on the
We've
run
had a
from
very
our
good
former
track record.
allies.
Maybe I'm just setting things
But I
too
think I
low.
feel the
Maybe
same.
I'm not making them hard enough. How are we doing for our items in terms of all light jelly? We're still maxed out. But we do have all of our friends here. And you know what that means? It means it's time to make the most goated, the most goated SAS selection you've ever seen. That of course includes duplication and hypervelocity. We all know it. Don't try and lie. We all know. Clairvoyance is great. Technically, invisibility, be better, do more damage. But we got duplication and we got hypervelocity and we got clairvoyance. And you know what else that means? It means it's time to get Arashi and Kyoka in the party. Sorry, Sugumi, you're great, but these two? No, that's not what I want. These two, they're, especially Arashi, SAS gauge through the roof. Through the roof in terms of the cooldowns and the reductions and how much they consume and how fast they go down. So, we'll be doing that. That also means, unfortunately, Sugumi, I'm gonna have to take this, and I'm gonna have to give it to Arashi. Probably. Yes, Arashi has, like, no health anyway. She dies so fast. She really needs this. But yeah. They come with all their fancy things, too. We got Wisteria and Kasane. We can give her the Fulgent, or the Vergless, or the Nebular Moon. But for now, the Wisteria is the best that she has. And we all have, yes, just the basics. So yes, this is the super moveset in my mind. And we must return to Suosi Main Street. Act 8. Stage 8. Phase 8. Whatever it's called. Oceans 10. Please go home. It's broad daylight. We don't know what to do. Please send everybody home. We don't want to deal with our civil unrest right now. We'd prefer not to, thank you very much. We appreciate your cooperation.
So this is where your hideout is.
It looks like the same type of unit as our hideout. The make is identical.
How convenient. Now we gotta cram 10 people into this little tiny pod. That can't be annoying at all. Revisit places and take on quests. I don't think I will.
Kyoka and Kagero. What were they talking about? I feel like I heard my name.
Look at them.
That seems serious.
Look at them.
Maybe... No.
They got them and them. And them.
We're a much bigger group now.
And them.
We'll just have to share the hideout with each other.
Are you talking about me? You don't have to be so nasty. I'll clean up.
I wasn't trying to be mean. I guess I have to deal with this all the time now.
The twins.
You don't like me, do you, Shiden? You still saved me, though. Thanks.
You know, just because I saved you doesn't mean I think you're any good. I don't exactly hate you, though.
You're so full of it.
Interesting. But that seems like a great time to end today's stream. Just over 3 hours.
We're all working together again. How wonderful.
They just won't let me finish my sentences.
You hid something from me. You hid something.
Don't say it twice like that. I'm sorry, I am. I'm really sorry.
RIP. But anyway, now that they're all part of Yuito platoon, maybe we should give them all broken iron masks. Or outlet dolls. Broken iron masks. Oops. Everyone has the broken iron mask. We have no depth perception, and Tsugumi can't see at all.
This is embarrassing, but how do I look? Sharing our knowledge is what saved Yuito. Thanks, Luca.
I should be thanking you. We needed everyone there to keep Yuito alive. I think you all did wonderfully.
Can y'all stop? I just want to do the outro. And as Luca flies his drone in the background and Ashiden stands there like the tsundere and thigh highs that he is, that is where we will end today's stream. We'll start off the next stream with some Bond episodes. And that is the end of Phase 8, essentially. And I guess the start of Phase 9. So, with all oh, actually, I guess no, that's like the end of Phase. Oh no, maybe that is the Phase 9. It'll be the start of Phase 10. What do you know? So much stuff has happened, I couldn't even keep it straight. The start of Phase 10. 2 more phases afterwards, which means we will probably not make it to 14 days unless I really stretch it out. Although, we're on day 7, 7 more days, we assume 10 takes 1 stream, 11 takes 1 stream, and then I would figure 12 will maybe take 2 or 3 streams. That's only 5 days. And that won't be at 12. That won't be 14 at all. That won't be 2 weeks. Isn't that just a shame? But yes, we've done very well in the bets. Very well indeed. There's no music, but I'm doing this because I run the risk of them starting conversations if I were to exit this menu. So for now, we will just not have any background sounds because I don't want them to talk while I'm talking. We will of course check to see if anyone is playing World End Syndrome right now. No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. There is one person playing World's End Club. Let's see. Let's get this started. The last time I found somebody, they were, in fact, going on break the second I saw it. So hopefully, that does not happen. I think we're good. So, with that, we're gonna be all good tomorrow to start we'll do Bond episode, start phase 10. But for now, I finally found somebody playing one of those 2 games. It's actually live. So we're starting the raid. I hope you all enjoy World's End Club. It's a great game. Oh, did it unstart the raid? Rip. Rip. It unrated. It derated. Let's get that going. Start. It unrated. We derated. We did the opposite of rating. And I guess I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully more on time than I was today. See you later.